Welcome to Manhwa Advocates. We've put together a list of our top 10 suggestions of 2022. If you enjoy our video, please leave a like and a comment of your favorite suggestions below. Now without any further ado, let's get started. Number 10, Helmut, the Forsaken Child. A child who had been abandoned in the demonic beast forest at birth. Raised by demonic beasts, the first human that he met was the sword Saint Darien. Little did Helmut know that the chance encounter would soon shake the foundation of his fate. Grow stronger if you want to get out of here. The boy who'd lived like a beast was thrown into the human world. He possessed overwhelming swordsmanship, outstanding looks and sharp intelligence, but there was one thing he lacked: humanity. Number 9, I became a renowned family's sword prodigy. Wu Jin is the youngest son of a renowned swordsman family who has neither talent in swordsmanship nor an impressive aura. Although he was dishonored by his own family and killed, he reincarnates as the owner of a magic sword. His only goal is the destruction of his own family. Number 8, Kill the Dragon. The human race plunged into a war against dragons, who have invaded the earth. At the same time, among the humans arose people with supernatural powers, called psychers. Through the countless sacrifices of psychers, the war seemed to be coming to an end with the human race as the victors. But when a psycher with the ability to see the future foretold that the dragons will be returning in 15 years, the people established ARC, a facility to train children born with psychic abilities to prepare for the last war of the human race. There are only 3 years remaining until the prophesized war. What will happen next? Number 7, Sword Fanatic wanders through the night. The mystic lunar dance troupe took in Jin Sohun as an orphan, and he spent his childhood with them. But one day, one of the 4 great demons, the Venom Demon, discovered that he was special and kidnapped him. After all kinds of tests, he decided to raise him as his disciple. 10 years later, Jin Sohun tried to look for traces of the mystic lunar dance troupe, but the sword dance troupe had already been destroyed at the hands of the unorthodox faction that's now ruling over his hometown. Number 6, Clever Cleaning Life of the Returned Genius Hunter. Kim Jun-woo, the world's first SSS-ranked genius hunter. He is an incredible user of ability, but his horrible personality leads to problems with his reputation. In the midst of his troubles, he was attacked and killed by an unidentified group. And when he opened his eyes, he had returned to the past of 10 years ago. Number 5, Existence. This manga is about a being who one day was a herd of ants, and on another day was a large dinosaur. This was the last reincarnation of a being that had experienced tens of thousands of reincarnations and lives. He was then born as a human with the power of every single life form he had ever been. Why did he have such an ability? He finally came to understand. I exist to eradicate mankind. Number 4, Warrior High School, Dungeon Raid Department. An Earth in the 21st century that has been fused with another world. An era of the dungeons, teeming with monsters and the adventurers that raid them. Also, the most elite educational facility in South Korea that fosters these adventurers, Warrior High School. Although his father was once considered the greatest adventurers in Asia, he has been accused with false charges. He then encountered one teen during dungeon smuggling to pay for his sick father's medical care. You there, get in Warrior High School. This is a story about a young man who's lost his dream, hiding his identity, finding himself once again. Number 3, Leveling Up with the Sword. This is the proper traditional fantasy. A growth-type hero series that fills your heart as you read. For the webtoon readers who are fed up with obvious overpowered MC series. Our MC Leon decides that he will overcome his rival Leon, who stood at the top of the Royal Academy, with only hard work and sheer willpower. He hits a wall that cannot be overcome with training alone and fell into despair, only to get chosen by the Holy Sword Elcid that was fated to go to his rival, Leon. With the Holy Sword Elcid that fell and chose MC Leon as the hero candidate because of his righteousness, Leon receives harsh training and finally clutches victory from the seemingly impossible duel with his rival. Having attained the qualification to be the owner of the Holy Sword, MC Leon begins his adventure to leave the Royal Academy and become the hero who saves the world. Number 2, Damn Reincarnation. The warrior Hamel went on an adventure with his companions to defeat the Demon King, but after dying just before the final battle with the Demon King, he was reincarnated as the descendant of his fellow warrior, Eugene Lionheart. His previous body held enough talent to be mistaken for a genius, but this one, there's just no comparison. With a body that had higher specs right from the start, he showed explosive growth that far surpassed what he had achieved in his previous life. Along with the unknown reasons for his reincarnation came the uneasy reality of having to coexist with demons. He was faced with a world that made him question everything he had believed in. Gifted with this extraordinary body since birth, as Eugene, he begins walking down the unfinished path from his previous life. Thank you for viewing, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed one or two of our recommendations.
I should fuck her in the pants.